Hey there, did you see my post the other day about Whole30? And were you thinking, what is Whole30? What is that? Should I try it? What would I eat? What wouldn't I eat? Did you have questions? So, my name is Kristen Leon, and I am an online fitness coach. I'm also a group fitness instructor, and helping people get healthy and fit is my passion. So if you've heard about Whole30 and you have questions, I'm hoping to answer a couple of those for you right now. So I've had some people reach out to me and ask me, what would I eat, right? So let's back up. What is Whole30, right? Let's start there. Whole30 is an elimination food program. So a lot of people tend to think about their health strictly by weight. Like, do I need to lose weight? Yes or no? So if the answer's no, I don't need to lose weight, then I must be healthy. And that's not necessarily true. You can still be suffering silently inside and not need to lose weight. So I'll just real quickly go through some of the things that can be going on silently in your body that you have no idea is related to the food that you are eating. And I won't go through it's a pretty extensive list. Like, this is the list of things. So I'll just hit on some of the ones that I think would be most common to people. Acid reflux and heartburn, arthritis, asthma, bipolar disorder. What else is on here that I think? Dementia, depression, diabetes, diverticulitis, eczema, fibromyalgia, gout, hepatitis, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, infertility, high triglycerides, insulin resistance, migraines. How many of you have migraines, right? Did you ever think that the food that you were putting in your body could be causing your migraines? What else? Parkinson's disease, seizures, sinus problems. So the list goes on and on about things that could be related to silent inflammation in the body. And the food that we put in our body matters. It reacts in us. We don't digest it well. Some things we just shouldn't eat them. Okay, so let's talk about what wouldn't you eat? What are these foods that could be causing silent inflammation in the body? Sugar. We all know that, right? Like, we're all learning that sugar is not our friend, right? How many of you have seen the video where it like lights up the brain? The brain lights up the same way when it eats sugar, when your body gets sugar, as somebody who is doing cocaine. It's addictive. It's addictive. And I think I was thinking about it the other day, and I digress now. People who judge people who have drug addiction, can you put down the cookie? Like, can you pass up the cookie, or do you keep wondering why you can't stop eating the cookies? It's the same thing. It's just your addiction is different. And it may not necessarily wreak havoc on your family, but you still have an addiction to sugar. So sugar's out. This one makes me sad. No alcohol. None. No red wine, no white wine, no low calorie margaritas, no skinny cosmopolitans. Like, nope, it's out. 30 days, gone. No grains, not even whole grains. Okay. No beans, ligamins. This word, I dictionary.com did. I was like, how do you say that word? No beans, no lentils, no kidney beans, no garbanzo beans, no chickpeas, out. No peanuts, no soy. Also, no dairy. So you are eliminating several food groups, right? Like, so then the question becomes, so what do I eat? If I'm not going to eat sugar and I'm not going to have any alcohol, I can't have beans, I can't have bread, I can't have cheese, what am I going to eat? Well, you're going to eat meat. You're going to eat seafood. You're going to eat eggs. You're going to eat vegetables. You're going to eat fruit, and you're going to eat natural, healthy fats. Okay? So that's what's in. Those are the foods that you can eat. And I would tell you that Whole30 does not recommend like counting calories. Like pretty much if it's in, you can eat it. Okay? So the other thing, I had somebody ask me today, can I have coffee? Yes, you may drink coffee. Coffee is going to be black. So no added sugar, no creamers. How many of you can do that? I'm going to read something to you that I think is hysterical. It's in the very first page of the book, and it talks about this program being hard, right? Is this hard? Where is it? This, so the most often quoted line in the entire Whole30 program is this: it is not hard. Do not dare tell us this is hard. Quitting heroin is hard. Beating cancer is hard. Drinking your coffee black is not hard. I was like, oh, you're kind of right though, you know, but I am I love my coffee. I love my coffee, and I put milk in it every morning, and I put sugar in the raw in it every morning. So I'm going to tell you right now that that's going to be hard for me. That's going to be a major, major change. But I'm excited to see what would happen. How will I feel? And I think about people who don't really know that you have a problem until you fix it. So think about you went to the eye doctor, right? And you've never wore glasses before. And you've been walking through life, and you see the way you see, but you're accustomed to it because it's your normal, right? And then your doctor, coffee. So then your doctor starts to do these things, and he's like, you know, what's better, 3 or 4, 2 or 1, da da da. And before you know it, you walk out of there and you have a prescription for glasses. And then you put your glasses on, and you're like, holy crap. I can see. Like, I didn't realize everything was so crisp. But you didn't know what you didn't know. And I think that could be the same thing, the same outtake from completing the Whole30 program, is you may not realize that your headaches are from the food that you're putting in your body, or your fatigue. Anybody tired at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and you're like, oh, just like I need a nap. Usually what is that? You just had lunch. And let's be honest, if you went out for lunch, it probably wasn't the best. It makes you tired. It runs you down. It doesn't give your body the things it needs to be performing at its best. So if you've been thinking about doing Whole30 and you're like, that sounds really, really intimidating. My number one tip would be, do not do it alone. I have no intention of doing it alone. I am recruiting people who want to do it with me, because I know that there's going to be days that I'm going to want my coffee, like the first 30 days. You know, and I'm going to need people there with me that are like, you can do it. Don't drink the coffee. Don't do it. You know, like I'm going to need you guys. So that would be my first tip, is do not do it alone. My second tip is, don't you dare try to do it over the holidays. Do not pretend like you are going to go through now to January 1st and complete Whole30. If you can, whoop, whoop, more power to you. I just know for me that's just not going to happen. And I'm not going to put that stress on myself or my family or, you know, and the disappointment of it. So I am going to start Whole30 in January. So let me look at the calendar real quick. Like, you know, you got to start on a Monday, right? Like, it's got to be a Monday. Why do we do that? Like, why is it got to be a Monday? It's just a fresh week. Oh my goodness. January 2nd is the first Monday. So, boom, on it. Whole30, January 2nd. If you are interested in completing the Whole30 program and you need support and you want a group of ladies cheering you on, having your back, checking in on you, holding you accountable, then you need to send me a note and say, I need in your group. Like, I need to be with you ladies because I have not been feeling 110%, and I want to see if what I'm eating is having an effect on the way I'm feeling. And I can guarantee you that it is. I can't imagine that you would do this and not feel better. So if you have questions and you're watching this after I'm live, come back, just drop them down in the comments and I'll come back and I will answer your questions. I would love to have you join me. I'm not charging anything for the group. The only thing I would recommend is maybe, this is the book. This is the Whole30 book. I would recommend grabbing the book, okay? Just because it has a plethora of information in it. I mean, it'll go through all of the things that I just barely touched on. It will go through it in detail for you. And it also has, let me show you, like how many pages. This part of the book is recipes. Oh, you know what else? I know what else you're thinking. Is my food gonna suck? Like, am I gonna eat cardboard? No, you're not. No, you are not gonna eat cardboard because I don't eat cardboard. And I can tell you right now, I am not mad at this chili at all. Can you see that? That there is nothing about that doesn't look satisfying to me. And it is so simple. It's ground beef, an onion, garlic, cumin, chili powder, paprika, mustard powder, salt, bell pepper, red, green, canned diced tomatoes, and beef broth. I mean, come on, right? Like, you can do this. Stir fry chicken, chicken primavera, chicken chowder, chicken cacciatore. Like, you can make your own tomato sauce. You can make your own mayonnaise. You can have mayonnaise on Whole30. You can probably buy it from like Thrive Market, or you could just make it in your kitchen. Like, I found that the other day. You can make your own barbecue sauce. There are ribs in this cookbook. Baby back ribs on Whole30. Okay? So no, our food is not going to be boring. It's not. We're going to have delicious food. And depending upon how many people we have in the group, we can work together to create a 30-day meal plan if we all want to try to follow the same thing, or we can make our meal plans individually and just share them with each other, okay? So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you've been seeing all the chatter on Facebook about Whole30 and you've just been like, I just don't really even know what that is. It's a food elimination program. Do you need to lose weight to complete Whole30? No. Should you give it a go? Yes. Will it test your willpower? Yes, it will. It's going to test and it's going to teach you about your relationship with food, okay? So I'm super excited to complete the program starting January 2nd. I'm really looking forward to having some friends along with me. And like I said, if you have questions or comments, if you've done Whole30 and what your experience was, I'd love to hear it. Just drop it down in the comments, okay? I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you enjoy your families. Bye.